In the past, I remember specifically buying great outfits and feeling like I had everything I needed for a season, and then realizing as I went to put my outfits on that I didn't have the right shoes to wear. Boy, shoes can really be a conundrum, can't they? So I want you to get spring started off right, spring and into summer, with the right shoes that you'll need in your wardrobe. Hello, welcome. My name is Kay and this is Dress for My Day. Here at Dress for My Day, I predominantly focus on the woman over 50, helping us to curate wardrobes so that we can create outfits for our everyday life. I want us to be able to create outfits that are true to our personal style, but also look modern, current, so that actually will look a little bit more youthful and vibrant and relevant. You know, I believe that no matter what age you are, you have something to contribute to the world around you, but you're not going to be taken seriously unless you get dressed for your day. I remember when I first started blogging in 2018 that I kind of put out some feelers pretty quickly with some people I knew and asked them, what kind of things are you looking for in a fashion blog post? And without a doubt, the number one request was, what shoes do I wear with that? What shoes do I wear with different lengths of jeans, different silhouettes of jeans? What shoes do I wear with my shorts? What shoes should I wear with my dresses? You know, which shoes should I take on vacation? You know, shoes are just a conundrum, and I am not so much a shoe girl. Some of you probably are, like shoes are your thing. So especially if you're someone who does not want to have just all the shoes, you want to have a fairly small set of shoes, I want to tell you the shoes you need for your spring wardrobe that are really going to give you the most versatility. They're going to do something for your outfit, more on that in a minute, and they're going to make you feel like you've really put a great outfit together instead of feeling like I put a great outfit together and then I added the shoes that really did not do well. Because you know, shoes can make or break your outfit. They just truly can. And I want you to have the shoes in your closet that make you feel good about the outfit that you've put together. So today I am going to share some of the spring trends in shoes as we go, but really I'm going to be focusing on the shoes I think you might need in your wardrobe for spring and summer and how you're going to be able to wear them, the versatile number of ways that you'll be able to wear them. Before we go any further though, you know, if you've been here long, that I think the shoes that you put on your body should do one of four things. Your shoes should not just look pretty, and they should not just, you know, get you from point A to point B. They should actually do something for your outfit. They should either elongate your legs, or they can bookend your look, or they can set the tone of your outfit, or they can add some interest. So, you know, if your shoes do one of those four things, then I think you can count it a winner. And they do not have to do all four of those things. Sometimes I think that ladies get hung up on one or more of those things thinking, okay, if your shoes don't do this, then don't wear those. But I disagree. I think your shoes only need to do one of those four things, and you're going to see some examples of that as we go. The one that I think most people get hung up on is they feel like your shoes should always elongate your legs. I think that's a great idea, especially if you are on the shorter side, or if you're wearing particular kinds of clothes that you really do need that, or you know, if that's your goal for that day. But it's not always my goal, and I'm 5'8". I don't always need to elongate my legs. So you know, that's not necessarily the one that you need to always do, but your shoes should accomplish something for you. I am going to give you a shopping set for each kind of shoe. So my assistant is going to busily work on gathering shoes at a wide range of prices at a number of different retailers that you might be liking to shop in each of these areas. So if you go below in the description box, you're going to see, for instance, Loafers, and she will give you a link where you can shop, I'd say probably, you know, 15, 16 pairs of loafers, and you'll find something of your liking. I'm showing you things that work for my feet. They're really good shoes. They're comfortable. I love them. Number one, we're going to go ahead and get this one out of the way, because if you are like me in one of those places where it stays really cool well into spring, I mean, we traditionally have our last fire in our fireplace on Mother's Day, so that's in May. And it's still definitely cool enough to do that. So I do think you need to hold out at least one pair of booties in your spring wardrobe. If you are in a climate like I am here in Cincinnati, Ohio, where I need these booties, I need a good closed-toe shoe with an ankle covering well into the spring. So I personally think that you want one that's in a lighter tone. So these are a beautiful kind of a caramel, I'm not really sure what they call them. These are my Ally booties. They are a beautiful leather. They are extremely comfortable. I have worn these particular booties to the mall and traipsed all over our huge mall in them and felt perfectly comfortable. They are a nice kind of a low, high heel, like a 2-inch heel, so comfortable. You can always, by the way, use code KBOOTS at Ally, K-A-Y Boots, and you're going to get, I think it's $50 off your boots. I have other coupon codes for Ally shoes also, and I'll give you those in the description box below. But you do want some booties that you can wear even under white jeans, blue jeans, even dressier pants, as long as that shaft fits up underneath those, the leg of your pants. So keep out some booties is a smart idea for spring. Next, moving into more closed-toe shoes that are a little bit more spring-like. Loafers continue to be on trend. What's really on trend right now in loafers is kind of that puckered loafer and in softer fabrics. So you can still certainly wear your kind of a harder shell loafer, maybe more traditional looking loafer. I have some in my closet. I will still wear them. But the ones I'm showing you right now, I'm showing you my Tory Burch loafers. These are in an ivory and they are super soft, super comfortable. So I can vouch for that loafer. Another loafer though that I'm wearing is a little loafer from Talbot's, which I really like. I think it's a cute little loafer. It's very simple and it's in a beautiful little cognac color. They may call it saddle leather, I think, but it's very versatile and goes with a lot of things. It goes with some of the belts in my wardrobe, which I think is smart. If you possibly can, to have some shoes that also work with your belts and your handbags. So just keep that in mind as we're going through this list. Another loafer though that has really surprised me and I love is this little nude looking loafer, little flesh tone for me, flesh tone anyhow, and it's from Quince, and it is a very soft little loafer, really soft and beautiful, and oh my goodness, it is so comfortable right out of the box. I can tell you everything I've told you about so far is comfortable right out of the box. That's just something I look for and I insist on. I don't have time to be breaking in shoes. So these all feel really good. So these are some great little choices for loafers. I do think it's smart to, like I said, consider the colors that you like to wear in handbags and belts and have a loafer in one or two of those colors. But also a flesh tone is also really smart. Ivory continues to be very on trend, and that saddle leather or cognac continues to be really on trend too. But the newer option, or should I say retro option, that is really big for spring this year is the dock shoe or boat shoe. So I don't know what you're going to call them, but they're the ones that you would wear if you went sailing. Because they have a rubber bottom, so they're good on the slippery dock, good on the slippery boat, I guess. And of course, what did we wear those back in middle school and high school, I guess? I haven't worn them in years, and so when they first came out, I was like, I don't know. But they've kind of revamped them, and I think they've made some that look a little bit more polished, and I love these that I'm showing you. They are from Patricia Green, and talk about comfortable right out of the box. Oh my goodness, such soft shoes. I think this kind of a soft, neutral almond tone is just lovely. It works really well with my skin tone. They also have them in an ivory. Now, you're going to see dock shoes or boat shoes in colors, and in some, I think I've seen some that have multiple colors, like, they have some little beads on the laces and stuff like that. Hey, if that's your jam, go for it. Or if you've got room in your closet and, you're adding just extra shoes for fun, then I think that could be really fun. Maybe some green ones or blue ones, those would be great. But if you're just kind of like me, you just want to like tiptoe into this shoe trend, then I think this kind of a flesh tone or very soft neutral is really pretty, and it's going to work with a lot of things in your closet. Let's move on to heels. These are what I'm suggesting, especially if you're wearing full length, wide leg jeans. So those booties still, like I said, work really nicely with your wide leg, full length jeans. But to me, the next option is a pointy toe heel of some kind. So, and hey, for those of you who don't wear heels, I've got something for you, so just hang with me. But I think that a heel is going to work nicely with a pointy toe here. And so I've got several I'm going to show you. And a pointy toe heel like this also works really nicely with a cropped length wide leg jean. So I'm showing you some in both, you know, with the wide leg, the full length jean and the cropped length jean, because those shoes are going to do double. And of course you can wear them with dresses and skirts too. So this is just a smart shoe to have in your closet. Now I have this particular shoe brand in 3 different shoes. I have it in a leopard print, which is still very on trend, even into spring and summer. And I think a leopard print shoe is a great way to participate in that trend that's also really a classic. I also am showing them to you in gold. But remember, silver is really king this spring and summer, really into 2025. But hey, if you prefer to wear gold like I do, then wear gold. And the lesson here, though, is you do not have to save them like when you're going to a wedding or something or to a retirement party. You can wear them anytime. You can wear them out to lunch. You can wear them out to brunch. You can wear them, you know, on a train. You can wear them wherever you want to. And enjoy those metallics. I think especially during the spring and summer is a fun time to add some metallics to your wardrobe, whether it is silver or gold. And then I have that same shoe in a really pretty neutral suede also. And remember, suede continues to trend into spring and summer this year. So spray you some suede guard on there and enjoy wearing those suede shoes, especially a slingback. And here is the little tip when it comes to that little pointy toe heel that we're talking about wearing with your spring wardrobe, is slingbacks are continuing to be the dominant heel. And a kitten heel height is the dominant heel height also. So really, to me, that's really wonderful and beautiful because that slingback is so feminine, so elegant, a little glamorous looking. It's just going to elevate your outfits just a touch. And that kitten heel height is really nice for so many of us, especially those of us who don't want a really high heel. So that's where heels are right now, but I do think you're going to want at least a neutral, and here is my neutral slingback. It's a different brand. I think it's a Naturalizer. Like I said, you'll need to check below and we'll have links to all of the ones I'm specifically showing as well as other options, but I'll definitely give you a link to each shoe I show. But this shoe, I've had it since, well, I've had several of these since last spring, and it continued, wait, talk about comfortable. Once again, the leather is just so nice and supple. It's just a beautiful, comfortable shoe. And yes, it does stay on my heel very, very nicely. So I really love it. So I do encourage you to have a neutral shoe, specifically in something that's in your flesh tone, whether that's chocolate brown or mahogany, or just a really nice tan color, or something really light like I have here. So a neutral shoe is good, but if you also want to add an animal print, including things like zebra and, you know, cheetah are coming into vogue now too, not just leopard, and then a metallic is also a really nice choice. Now I promised something for you here for those of you who do not like to wear heels, and that is simply, I would suggest that you get a slingback or just a closed heel, kind of little flat, that also has a pointy toe. That pointy toe is definitely going to elevate more than a rounded toe or an almond-shaped toe. So I know some women have issues with their feet where they can't wear a pointy toe, and I get that. And if that's the case, then hey, what I'd really suggest then is a squared off toe, because a squared off toe is also very in vogue, but is also going to elevate your look a little bit more. So see if you can work towards that. That said, ballet flats continue to be on trend for the spring and summer. It's just not my favorite silhouette. I have some, I have them in my closet. I rarely put them on. So, but if that is something that works for your foot, that is certainly a great option. What about just a closed heel, closed toe pump like this one? So this is my Ally pump, which I absolutely love. It's in this beautiful bossy beige. I love this pump. I do wear it. And here's what I would say about it. It is not as in style for 2025 as the slingback and the kitten heel. This is a full heel here. They do have a kitten heel height, by the way, but this, closed heel is not as in style as that sling back. But if you are going to wear hosiery with your outfit, with your dress, then this is the shoe I would go with. Personally, I just don't really like hose on a sling bag. I don't know, that's just a thing I have. I don't like hose with a sandal either. I definitely don't like hose with a sandal, the open toe shoe. But so this would be my last choice, but it's still good. It's a classic shoe. It's definitely one you'd want to have in your closet, I think. It's certainly good, especially maybe for a rainy day, a messy day, when you don't want to wear a slingback. This is still a good option, and especially maybe for office wear. This is a really great option. Now, another shoe, though, that I think that women sometimes forget about. I do. I forget about this shoe, and then when I need it, I don't have it, and I regret it. And that is a heeled sandal. So you could go chunky heel sandal, like with a chunky heel and kind of chunky straps. Like I'll show you a couple of options here on the screen that I find at retailers. Or you could go with something with a little bit more delicate, that kitten heel, and a little bit more strappy. And it's that shoe that I seem to always be missing in my closet. So this year I got ahead of the game and I got this really pretty little strappy heeled sandal from Veronica Beard. Of course it's pricey, but it's gorgeous. It feels good. It wears nicely. It comes in lots of colors. I think it does come in kind of a nudish color, but I like it in the cognac because I can wear it with my belts and my bags and stuff like that, so I love that. I think it's going to work really nicely with like white, cropped length jeans, white ankle length pants, but also with skirts and dresses and things like that. So I think it's a very versatile shoe. So I'm going to link you, of course, to lots of other options like that too, but I do encourage you to think about that little heeled sandal if that is something that you think you might want to wear, because it's the one I just tend to forget about. And I did want to show you this one too. I didn't model this, but this pretty little shoe is a very strappy little sandal. I have tried it on and it did fit nicely and it wears nicely. It is from Quince. It's kind of an almond color, very pretty little color. I think it comes in some other colors too. So a really nice little shoe. So this is that same sort of thing though, that strappy little sandal. I think it's really perfect for spring and especially, of course, summer. I have heard that peep toe, I don't know, open toe pump type shoes are back in style for 2025, but personally I don't think I'll be wearing them. I just don't think I want my toes peeping through like that anymore. I used to have some, I absolutely loved them, but I just don't think that's going to be for me. And a lot of times women our age, we start having issues with our toes, I don't know, hammer toes, curled toes, all sorts of stuff. So that's not a great look, not a great option. And I do think that they kind of look a little bit more dated on us. Even if they are on trend right now, I kind of feel like we kind of age ourselves when we wear that particular silhouette. I don't know. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the peep toe, I don't know which one it is, shoe. Let's move on to one of the biggest shoes for spring and summer 2025. I mean, they just continue to be so popular, and that is the sneaker. So yeah, sneakers are just so popular. In fact, here's a little, for instance, I follow a YouTuber who is located in Britain, and I love her. I cannot remember her name right now, but I'll give you a link to her down here because she's a professional stylist, and she styles all kinds of body shapes. So you really do need to watch her. And she recently sent out a newsletter with like 6 different style boards for outfits, just everyday outfits in Britain. That's where she is. Beautiful little outfits, mostly casual, but still kind of elevated. Every single outfit board that she sent out had sneakers in it with a long wool coat, and either jeans or joggers or whatever, very elevated looking, but they all ended with sneakers. So yeah, sneakers just go with everything right now. And you can wear them with your ankle length jeans. You can wear them with your full length jeans if they, are not, your jeans aren't too long with them. You can wear them with dresses though too. And of course later you'll wear them with shorts. So they just go with everything. And right now, this sneaker though, that's really the most popular is this low low profile sneaker. Now this is mine from me and M, and I'm not even really showing me wearing it here today. It's really my favorite one because I just love the coloring on it. I think it's so pretty, and I can find you others that are similar. So I would say this is a sneaker like what I think of as a soccer sneaker. But when we say low profile, what we mean is it really is kind of low right here in the vamp area. This is the vamp of the shoe, and it doesn't sit up high on your ankle, right up under your ankle bone. It has a little bit, it's a low profile. And so the reason this particular shoe I think is so on trend is because we are wearing a lot of ankle length pants right now. And you want that space between the bottom of your pant and your shoe. So if you wear a sneaker that is up around your ankle bone, then you may not have that space anymore. But if you wear a low profile sneaker like this one, then you have that nice space. It shows a little bit of your ankle and it really looks optimal that way. The ones I am showing you me wearing here are my tree torns. Doesn't that take you back a few years? My tree torns that are available at several stores, but I can link you to those places down below. I do love these because they have that navy trim, and I'm kind of leaning into navy this year, so I think they're going to work really nicely. But they also make this same shoe without the navy trim, with other, lighter trims and stuff like that. But I'm going to link you to a lot of those kind of soccer-inspired, low-profile sneakers because those are the ones I would suggest you invest in for this spring and summer 2025. Of course, another option though is a silver sneaker. I think I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago in my trends video. This little silver sneaker does have some kind of, light neutral trim on it. So I think it's really pretty. I think it's going to be fun to wear. It's a great little option. So a silver sneaker, and they're just everywhere. Those are really in right now, as are colored sneakers. So hey, if you want lots of options, if you are that shoe gal and you love lots of shoes, then I would also get some silver sneakers and some pink sneakers or blue sneakers or whatever you like. But definitely start off with something that's a little bit more neutral that will just go with everything. If you just want one or two pairs of sneakers in your closet, I think that's the safe way to go. So let's move on to sandals. Are you ready to move on to sandals? I don't know, you gotta get our pedicure, get pedicure ready. You're gonna see some white legs in these videos. I apologize for that. I didn't have to do any time to do any self-tanner, and of course I have not gotten any tan of any kind, so I'm not sure I'm completely ready for sandals, but we will be soon. And some of you are in climates where you're probably already ready to wear those. So what's trending in sandals this year? You're going to see a lot of that kind of a flip-flop, I guess you'd call, or thong type of sandal, and that is very on trend this year. You're going to see them really even just in like a flip-flop look, but very kind of a little elevated. But so that, if that's a comfortable shoe for you, that's a great option. But I do still love these with just the little bar across the top, the little strap across the top, and I have several of those to show you. First up, these are from Veronica Beard, and I will confess, I've got to work these in a little bit. They were not comfortable right out of the box, but I am working on them, walking around the house in them, working on them. I'm determined to make them fit because I just think they're so cute. So they do come in several colors, and that's a nice option to wear, once again, with almost everything, your ankle length jeans and pants and linen things later on, and your what do you call them, your shorts and your dresses and all those sorts of things, skirts, what have you. And then I have a couple of pair, I've had some left over really from Everlane last year. I'll give you a photo of those up here. I still love those little sandals, and I'm definitely going to still wear them. They're just down in the basement right now, but definitely will be wearing those. Love that little cognac color. They do come in other colors. Super, super soft sandal, feels so good. And then these little black ones are from Talbots. They are the kind they carry every year. I forget the name of them, but they have them all the time. You may have some in your closet. That is certainly still a great option. And I do think it's nice to have a black pair in your closet, especially if you can continue to wear things like black linen pants or black jeans or something black, because sometimes that balances out the black up top like in a dress. So it's just a nice option to have that black sandal. Here's another fun little sandal. This one is from Patricia Nash Designs. They sent me this one to share with you, and I do love this little cognac sandal. It feels very comfortable, nice little padding there in the footbed. So really soft, super sandal. It has a strap on the back. So kind of my lesson here was if you want a strap on the back of your sandal, you feel you need something a little bit more secure, here's a really great little option, nicely priced. And then my final sandal that I wanted to show you is the one that's really on trend for 2025, and that is the fisherman inspired sandal. So, you know, you can get the full fisherman sandal that you probably put your toddlers in when they were growing up. And I did that in the past and I liked them. But now I decided to go without the strap, and I found these that I think are really smart. So they're just, you know, have the fisherman inspired weaving there in the front, and they have an open heel. And they feel so good. They stay on your foot really nicely. They're soft. They give you that fisherman inspired vibe, but without the strap and the clunky heel that looks a little childish to some of us. But hey, I say all that, but if you really want to go with that full fisherman inspired sandal, I think it's darling. It's going to be comfortable. It could be fun to wear with things like ankle length jeans, ankle length little crop pants, and you know, stuff, because that whole fisherman vibe is really on. So things like those dock shoes and these fisherman inspired sandals will be really on trend and really sharp. You can wear these specific sandals, I'd say, with skirts and dresses and jeans and, you know, crop pants, all kinds of things. I really think if you have some of these shoes, or all of them for sure, but because I have really worked hard to make sure that I have all the shoes I need for spring at this point so that I could share them with you, and I feel really good about my shoe selection. Having the right shoes in your closet ready to wear with your new spring outfits is going to be so empowering and make you feel so good when you put that outfit together and then you slip into just the right shoes that do something for your outfit. Thank you so much for watching today's video, ladies. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up on your way out if you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps so much. If nothing else, it just makes me feel good. So I really appreciate that. I will see you again next Wednesday.